Mary, oh, Mary, don't you tell the mother not to Martha, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army, you know they've been drowned, singing Mary, don't you tell the mother not to Martha, don't you mourn.
Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you, what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide? When judgment comes for you, 'cause it's gonna come for you. Easy, see something Charlie, little boo guy got him, and I'm gonna miss everybody out of rolling clothes. Okay, look at the one flag and pray for dust, and they play too deep for being sad. Little legs I got to be, tell me your piece of the seats for them please. Marry me by my grand, anyway you can go follow them. God bless you, working on a plan to heaven. Follow the Lord on 24/7 days. God is who we praise, even though the devil's all up in my face, but he keeping me safe and in my place. Say grace to the gates of race, but I change the face of judge, and I got my soul with books. Girls, because there's no mercy for thugs. What can I do? It's all about the family and how we grow. Can I get a witness? Let it unfold. We live in our lives, so we turn our soul. Hey, hey. And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Still with lace. Now follow me, Rosto. Whether it's tell or it's savage. Don't listen to the people that's known there is. While in these days, terrible. Instead of keeping up with family. Exactly how many days we got lasting? When you laughing, we're passing the way. We gonna rest our souls, 'cause I know I'ma meet you up at the crossroad. Y'all know never ever got love with them both thugs, baby. Gone, really wish you could come home. But when it's time to die, gotta go bye-bye. All the little thug could do was cry. Why they kill my dog? Yeah, man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. And he shouldn't be gone in front of his home. When they did, the boo was wrong. Wrong. Gotta hold on, gotta stay strong. When it did come, better believe on. Gotta show that you can lean on. And we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we pray, we pray, and we pray, and we pray. Every day, see you at the crossroads, see you at the crossroads, see you at the crossroads, see you at the crossroads. And I'm gonna miss everybody, 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 and I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. Living in a hateful world, sending me straight to hell we roll. Living in a hateful world, sending me straight to hell we roll. Living in a hateful world, sending me straight to hell we roll. I'm messing a good little wire side, you tell me. What's up with that money, y'all? See my bigger cousin was home. Somebody really, everybody wanna test the stuff. And this sneeze is to the beat to the fall. The number is sitting there, cause the intended know that they didn't win it. Wanna come again, again and again. Tell me what you gonna do. Can somebody, anybody tell me why? Can somebody, anybody tell me why? We die, we die. I don't wanna die. Move around, see you at the crossroads, you won't be lonely. So you won't be lonely. At the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. At the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. So you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely.
What's going on, buddy?
Good with you.
Ain't shit, man. You know, whenever you play one of them joints, you know, you rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
My uncle passed away yesterday.
Who?
My uncle.
Oh man, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. He had gotten to a point where he didn't look like himself no more. He knew it. And they get to that age, man, where they like, did God forget about me? That type of shit.
Yeah,
So, like, but yeah, I just remember him. I remember the figure of him, the stories and all of that. So that's why I got to go to the lighting on Thursday, and the funeral probably won't be till next week. But he lived a full life. He almost 80 years old.
oh, okay. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good. He did.
yeah. And I'm be real. I don't know how he made the 80. He was one of them. I don't know how he made the 80. The God's favor. I don't know. um. Okay, so I seen the what you call, man, and I ain't gonna say I'm not impressed, but I'm just skeptical.
You talking
Africa.
about the Keyshawn interview?
No, I said I'm gonna get to that too, but I seen the
Oh,
Africa George Cambosa's face off.
okay.
Um, Africa sound borderline cocky to me. He sound borderline cocky. Like, I ain't worried about uh Cambosis. I know what he's gonna bring to the table, but I mean, Africa got the Devin Haney stigma that they was trying to talk about his man strength is coming in now. I'm like, I remember catching man strength at like 21, then again at 25. That's
And to be honest, man, that mainstream shit, that's just some funny shit because if you could drop a nigga, you could drop a nigga. Like, I mean, shit, we was in high school. I mean, somebody could steal on you first, but if you hit somebody and they fall to their knees, you already had strength. But man strength, like that shit, it's like to make excuses for these motherfuckers that ain't really got no real power. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is, man. Did Tank have to wait to get his man strength, or has he been? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Guess he
I don't
been
know,
lazy,
man.
man. I remember when I was 21, I looked into the mirror and I said, I ain't have none of this shit yesterday.
Well, I'll give you an example of man strength. You know how at one point in time when you used to get the pickles in the pickle jar and you had to take that butter knife and go around the rim.
Yeah,
At some point in time, with your grown man hands, you ain't had to do all that. You just grab and squeeze and twist.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
a,
mainstream. That shit ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't got nothing like when you start Ving Raymond your bitch, that's when you got mainstream. When you can, you know what I'm saying? Oh, take it. Like when you could do that shit.
that shit. That happened. That shit. I heard that man strength. I was like, well, damn, how long? I'm like, you know what? I was like, you know what? They feeding these motherfuckers different than they fed us. So maybe it do take longer for the man strength to kick in. I
Yeah,
remember. I don't know.
as far as boxing, I think it's more technique, man, because people will tell you that I hate to keep using Tank. They'll tell you that they've been in the ring with people that punch harder than him,
Yeah,
but it's speed, accuracy, and timing to be able to drop somebody or hurt somebody. You know?
that ain't what they thinking. They just, oh man, he just catching his man strength. But I don't know if Africa's uninformed on how much George Kambosos made them two Devin Haney fights. I think he's uninformed. He think George Kambosos is some little broke nigga. Look, no, he's not some little broke nigga, fam. Not at all.
I didn't take that though. I just think like I rock with Richardson. So my outlook on him is gonna be a little different. I think that he could have easily did what if we want to go and look back, he could have did what Bud did and shrank down from 135. He could have did what Devin did and shrank down. He didn't do it. He came in at 140 and worked his way up, and he wasn't match made. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this is a combination of him being an afterthought or being the proverbial black sheep for so long. and people doubted him. Like people were still saying, "Oh man, everybody had Liam Paro beating him," and I was one of the only ones saying, "Nah, man, that dude can box." Like, and the dude got, I ain't gonna say he got deceptive power, but he got power. It's just the way he boxed that he don't really drop people. And I think that what I took from it is what I took from it. I took from it that Cambosis, he felt like that, like the same way he was talking to Liam Paro. He said, "I'm gonna show you that it's just levels. Like I'm a skilled boxer. You don't look at me like that, but you gonna know once you get in front of me." It's kind of like the same thing he did with Liam Paro, where it's like with your skill set and what you got, Cambosis, you can't fuck with me. That's what I think. You know, that's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's one of my guys. You know what I'm saying? I like Richardson, man. So I'm on the other side of things. I look at him like, yeah, you could on the outside looking in, you could look at him like he cocky, but he don't got one of them boxing dads talking for him. And it's his time to shine. He been in that back room for so long, like being in the green room for so long, you waiting to get on stage, and now he there. He with a championship. You know, so now I think he just exuding some of his shit now. He got to back it up, but I think that's what I took from it. I don't know.
Uh, here's the thing with Africa that got me is the Devin Haney comparison. That's what got me.
He gonna stop Cambosis, bro.
I hope so. I
Because
hope
Devin
so.
went 24 rounds with the dude. Tio underestimated him, but I'm gonna tell you why he gonna do it. Because George Cambosis is feisty. He a feisty guy, and he's
That's
a
true.
counterpuncher. He's a feisty guy, and he's a counterpuncher. You can't just run in there willy nilly on him. He's gonna
Mhm.
frustrate the shit out of Cambosis early because Cambosis gonna keep trying to figure out how to get in. And after about 4 rounds of getting tagged with that jab and then getting hit with that right hand, he gonna start getting reckless because you gotta look at it straight up and down. Like when Richardson Hitchens was across from John Bowser, he dropped that nigga off of a jab, like boop, like because of the quickness and the timing, like you know, like so I see him stopping him, man, and with Devin, I think Devin do better body work. He go to the body more. That's one of the knocks on Richardson, man. Even though he one of my guys, he don't go to the body enough. But I think they are the two. I think they the same, with two different sides of the same coin as far as that. But Richardson don't run like that. He don't. He ain't. I don't think you gonna see him do that shit like that ring around the rosies and shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll still be there. He's more like in between Devin and Shakur in that aspect. He's in between them. Um. So that's how I see that going, man. I don't. You think Devin's just wait? You think Devin's just levels above Richardson?
You said what?
You think You think Devin is levels above Richardson?
Hell no. I think they the same. I just think because Devin Haney has the bigger name, uh, it's they talk about him more. But I mean, I think Richardson, I think he thought that that Floyd was going to promote him a certain type of way. And when he was just sitting there, like kind of stuck on the shelf, he ran as soon as his contract was up, he ran over there to Eddie in the zone. So I think he called a backlash from that. And then it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like on the low, I've heard motherfuckers call him a Devin Haney knockoff, dark skinned Devin Haney, like shit like that.
He
But
better than Devin than me though. He better
yeah,
than
but
Devin, man.
like who you see more of though? You know what I'm saying? It's the Devin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what you deal with the period. But see, the fact that you making that point, it shows the hypocrisy of everybody else because Devin shrunk himself down for that.
They say he shrunk himself down for that, right? And he went out right there, buddy. Right after you say he shrunk himself down. After you say he shrunk himself down, he went out. But I don't know if you can hear me, but you cut out. Let me see something. Hey, cut out. I don't know. Hey, yeah, this mic should be. But yeah, I think they got Richardson lined up. I think this is a good fight for him. He may need an explosive stoppage to get his name out there because I did watch a little bit of this shit and he is the only champion from New York. One. He's the only active fighting boxing champion from New York. That's one. Two, the Knicks gave him a jersey because he is fighting at the Garden. So that was dope. That was dope as fuck. I respect that. And they all kind of going above and beyond for him for this championship. So when it comes to that, I feel like New York is putting on for him though.
Yeah, why y'all ain't showing y'all boys some love, man? Why he can't get no New York love, man?
One, niggas don't know him. Niggas don't know him. Two, they kind of putting on for him when it comes to the city. They gave him a Rich Hitchison jersey. They gave him a Nick Hitchison jersey with his name on it, number 1 on the back. So New York is kind of putting on for him. The city putting on for him. It's just that on the real, the last world champion that was from New York, and niggas was claiming him, but he was claiming Texas. It was Earl. So that was the last one when it come to that. Yo, you know you can't be in here with this fucking door closed. Chris, come back and tell me something. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I feel like they're gonna put on for him, but a little rough, man.
Yeah, I think you know how they say people be having a machine, like he don't got the machine behind him, and maybe he's not getting maybe because he don't get that many knockouts, but like it my whole thing is this, because you know how I do, I always make comparisons and how people talk about certain people. Belonga get all of the credit because of, I guess, the knockouts or whatever and how Top Rank promoted him, but his resume don't compare it to Richardson. Devin get all of the credit, but he's a pure boxer just like Richardson.
They cool.
But Richardson, but Richardson is who?
Berlanga and Hitchison.
Yeah, they are, but like you see how, I mean, it's crazy because Berlanga, they treat Berlanga like he really done did something in the sport of boxing. Like he really hasn't done shit in the sport of boxing. Like no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I like Berlanga. I got to know him more in that one interview where Buddy pressed him, but he ain't done shit in the sport of boxing. Like Richardson didn't have a Top Rank diet. He survived TMT. Eddie saw him, you know what I'm saying, and got him to a position where he actually got a belt, and he did that grassroots from New York, Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's straight Brooklyn.
What Berlanga did was, I'm gonna tell you what he did. Is he's moved between 2 promotional companies, smoother than a motherfucker. You heard? That's what he's done. He was a marquee attraction that they was building, and then I don't know what it was with Top Rank, but when he went to the zone gave him the bag. So they had to keep putting him out there and saying this is the new best thing, the new big thing. And you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, he ain't even He's in the wrong weight classes. To be truthfully honest with you, because these weight classes are locked up. Right? Let's be for real. Like nobody went for that IBF belt. Nobody was like, I want William Skull right now. Nobody, bro. It was just, oh, Canelo is getting the William Skull fight. Like, come on, man. You can at least make the motherfucker Skull fight somebody before Canelo. You know what I'm saying? With a better name. Like, nobody was in line for the IBF belt but William Skull. Like, come on, man.
But isn't that an indictment on boxing? That's why I be trying to say, like, when you be hearing my lives, I'll be talking about how I give more respect to the people in the IBF because people be like, oh man, because they'll make a big deal about catch weights and all this and all that. But IBF keep you honest, bro. IBF is like a truth serum as far as whether or not that should be the weight class you in. So that's more like an indictment on boxing, right? Because motherfuckers ain't in the right weight class. Now I seen Richardson. He could do 47, but he's actually in his right weight class, bro.
Like I really
Like
want to ask somebody. Like, yo, like somebody who's retired and that shit don't bother them no more. He said, resistance to training is obedience to God. Oh man, what the hell you just put up there, man? I should take that shit down. But anyway, it's the tyranny. I said, yeah, the tyranny. Oh, but listen, there's a lot of niggas that's not in the weight class they supposed to be. We steady
yeah,
talking about Boots. We steady talking about Devin, Ryan, uh, fucking Berlanga. Niggas, I just seen, yo, listen, I know y'all want me to get him, but I'm gonna get him over here. I just see BVO talking about David Benavidez talking about he going up to cruiserweight. Well, yeah, nigga, if he can, he's a pound for pound fighter. So if he's talking about going up to cruiserweight, then that probably mean, holding this one belt. We looked at it. Who's his biggest fight that he can fight right now? Because he's not
they
giving.
saying he doing that for Zerto, right?
I mean, I heard the Zerto, but until it's like in stone, and is that a big fight, or do he have to make that a big fight?
They're gonna rank. You know how boxing is. All the big channels gonna be like, oh my gosh, act like Zerto this monster. But the way Bivol just disarmed him, defanged him, like made him look pedestrian. You know, David Benavidez is gonna beat the shit out of Zerto. But they're gonna hype it up.
Is his first or last name Zerto?
Is Gilberto Zerto Ramirez?
Ramirez.
Gilberto Zerto Ramirez.
I see an Albert Ramirez.
Gilberto, Gilberto.
I don't even see him in the fucking ranking for WBC. I'm looking.
But wouldn't this be like a voluntary for David? This wouldn't be. No, that's at cruiserweight. That's ain't that at cruiserweight?
Oh, so then if he's fighting him for the WBA, oh, he is the WBA regular champ.
Mm-hmm.
He is the WBA regular champ. Okay. So I mean, Zerto ain't never been. Well, yeah, so Zerto got 2 belts.
Zerto was on the Jaime Munguia plan over there with Golden Boy, man.
He was one of them. He was like the weakest link to me. To be truly honest with you, only nigga to keep up with was Virgil, Ryan, Jaime, and and Zepeda. I can keep up with him because Zepeda got the family name.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't keep up with him. I was like, who the fuck is he?
Yeah, he got exposed, bro, and then he was weight bullying like a motherfucker. People be talking about David. Zerto was doing the same shit, but he's vanilla. David is just different, man. David is just a different animal, man.
So okay, so he could fight he could try to get at Zerto for 2 belts and be looking for Opataya or Bandu Jack fight. Probably, I think he'll win both of them. Because what he's got to unify, how long he got to wait? So you can wait around. I mean, unless you're gonna have a rematch versus David Moran in the WBC, because that's who number 2 is. You're gonna skip over him.
Nah, I mean, if he's gonna go up to cruiser, man, I think if he do cruiser, that whole coming back down eventually to back to 68 for anything, I think that shit gonna be over, man. I don't think
75. That's 75. That's 25 pounds though.
Yeah, he back to 75. Yeah, but I think if he go and cruise, but that Obatiah, they can build that because that's a humongous fight, man. Because they gonna definitely put, because people like Obatiah and they know, they see the skills and they think he a bad man, but it's just he don't get enough exposure. But that's a bad man, man. That's a big fight to me. I would love to see that.
So, I mean, so if he gonna go up there or defend the belt one time, Anthony Yardy, Joshua Batista. I ain't even gonna go much too further down. So going up, because they say you walk around like 230, you can make it down to 200. You know what I'm saying? Maybe good, stronger, actually look like you feel in like you're supposed to. So maybe so. All right. The Keyshawn Davis interview.
Yes, sir.
What did you take from it?
I like this approach from Keyshawn. Cause that's the only thing that actually had me on his back a little bit. But I'm pulling back because I like Keyshawn. I just didn't like that clout shit that he was doing when he started turning into Clout Sean. But like, I like how it is now. But like I said in our group chat, I was like, that shit sound good now, but we got 2 more weeks to the build up, and I don't know if it's gonna be 3 or 4 more interviews where because it's not getting traction, he got to say some crazy shit. But I like Keisha. I like this level head approach. I think that he was very down to earth on this one. If he stay in this vein, he's gonna be all right. He just got to go out there and show out. But I understand what you're saying because you're tired of listening. Like we've been on this for like a year and a half. So as time go by, we coming up on 2 years with being on this. The fact that we're not necessarily watching or listening to what they say. We watching what they do.
Yeah.
And not getting all stirred up by what they say because when it don't line up with what they do, it's just like, he just trying to build a fight, or that's his version of promoting the fight. But I actually liked it. I liked it, man.
That's why I said, man, the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, the MLS, WWE, all the motherfuckers get media training to know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas, I be like, yo, you niggas know what to say. You niggas ain't got no smart comebacks, nothing quirky. Like other than the normal shit, do you know who to do it with? You know what I'm saying? Because like, did you see I seen Showbiz was talking about Shakur. He said Shakur.
Go ahead.
He said Shakur just came off an interview with Mike Coppinger, and Shakur kind of like just insulted and disrespected Mike Coppinger. And then when he did an interview with Showbiz, and Showbiz was like, he was like, the interview was he was like, it was manly, respectful. He said what he got from the interview was manhood. He said he's heard Shakur spoil, that he's got a big ego, that he's full of himself. He said he got manhood from it. But he was like, he didn't know what was going to happen because he had just, you know what I'm saying, killed Mike Coppinger right before he went and did that one. So I was like, well, damn.
I seen them. Sorry. What?
I was gonna say, yes, it all depends on how the niggas be doing. But yeah.
I seen the Mike Coppinger one, and I I don't know, man. And when you dealing, you got to know how to deal with the people that if you getting money with them, you don't want to insult their guys or be difficult with them and just be an asshole. So I mean, but it is Mike Coppinger, so I understand where Shakur was coming from. And I don't watch showbiz, bro. I don't watch that nigga, man. I don't even like that nigga. And but if he got manhood from it, of course, that's gonna garner the fact that he said it. A lot of people gonna vouch for. Oh, look, he's mature. You know your boy gonna jump on here like, yeah, yeah. If he do jump on here like, yeah, yeah, man, he's maturity, man. Yeah, he's showing maturity and all this, whatever. But Shakur is like,
Oh man.
Keyshawn. Listen, Keyshawn is. I think I mean, I hate to keep doing this, but I think he just stunting on Shakur, man, because I think he catch on a little bit faster. I think he understand the business. He grasps hold of how the business work a lot faster. Yeah, it do help that it do kind of help that you had Bud before you, and then you had Shakur before you, and now you coming in. It's like the third son. The third son got to see the oldest go through whatever, got to see the middle one go through whatever, and now it's you. So you kind of do have a little better traction. But like this bipolar shit, with one interview you saying this and one interview you saying that, I think if Keyshawn stay in this lane, he gonna make Shakur look a lot like he's gonna garner more fandom by being real and staying calm and not doing shit for clicks and views, man. I think at this point Shakur can learn from Keyshawn in that extent. What's up, AC?
Was good, bro. Was good, man. I just got caught up because I was debating some political nigga just tearing them up, bro. Just this shit was funny as hell. But outside of that, man, yeah, Keyshawn has been like he's been on something different. I'm trying to put my thumb on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Got a kid, man.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. When you
Got a
got
son.
that kid.
He got a son. That's his son. He
Okay.
just had his son. So you know
Yeah,
how
that's
that goes.
different. That makes your nuts hang a little bit lower. You feel what I'm saying? You stick your chest out a little bit more.
Niggas on like, man, I ain't got time to be playing this kid shit. A kid can't raise a kid.
Yeah.
Man. So you call yourself the businessman, so time to do business. So
Yeah,
now
I mean, the stuff
he
that
may be
he's
the one that go firstly like, hey man, I know we were talking that brother talk and all that shit, but ain't nobody else to fight but you.
and that's why I think that's why he wants to hang around 35. When I'm just looking at the tea leaves and just going into my weird ass, conspiracy theories things,
Mhm.
you know, um, you taking on a common opponent that Shakur had, right?
Yeah.
It was a statement, a rumor. I don't know if it's actually true. I didn't see anything that really said it, but it was a statement that was supposed to have been made that uh, somebody no not as it wasn't a rumor. Andre Ward had asked him about the Keyshawn thing. You feel what I'm saying? And he said, send a contract.
Andre
So
Ward asked who about that?
he had asked Shakur about that.
He said like 100
Would you
million.
fight him and the amount of money and he
Like,
mentioned some weird number.
he said it was nigga weird is not the word. He said like 200 mil, 100 a piece. I'm like, you niggas ain't never seen 5 for you for one. What is you talking about?
Niggas ain't seen 4.5 yet. Like,
you niggas don't got 30 fights. You niggas barely got 30 fights between you two. You
yeah.
fucking serious? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, I just like when he said this shit, I was just like, this.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't take a whole bunch of I didn't take any takeaways from that exchange and everything. I just found it funny. Like, why would you mention $200 million in that dude's face? Like, look how far his career has come. You feel what I'm saying? And he hasn't even broken a $6 million fight. So that's kind of like my issue to a certain degree. So
I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about that. At all. Niggas is giving them props because they not gonna fight each other because of the bond they got. I'd get it if you were fighting just because motherfuckers just want you to fight because y'all the nigga, we need to know who better between y'all. Y'all might be just. I get it if y'all, but nigga, if it's money on the wood, you ain't gonna. Yeah. So what you mean to tell me it take 10, 15 million a piece for y'all to fight each other? And then you wondering why niggas like Ryan and Rolly getting it like right, like niggas like what? Rolly got how much for that fight? 5.5. Devin got 5. Ryan got 20.
Yeah.
How that happen? They say, hey man, I'll pay you this to fight him. I don't wait, no, hey man.
But look, it's the most popular book in the world. It's a parable in there. Will Cain kill Abel? I'm not saying we're at the point where Cain about to kill Abel, but Abel looking real sweet right now. You know what I'm saying? Abel looking like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Because look, it's been some time since that interview, and at that time, Abel was playing around about that 100. You know what I'm saying? But it's some
yeah,
things that has happened, and I think this is why I be talking about with that tribal shit. I think that you be so in the heat of the moment, being in your tribe, just amping up and backing whatever. But when you sit back and you look at it, and you be like, hold on, man, let's look at these. And then you start listening and you start watching it. Because somebody had pointed out what happened between Shakur and Tank. And they said, look at that. And then somebody had pointed out what happened between Shakur and Devin. And look at that. And I had also said, yeah, I said, remember, it was a bit a minute. I said on your channel, Pop, I said, if you look at it, man, he always be friends with somebody and then something happen and then shit go crud. And when you have time to sit back and look at everything and you saying, hold on, man, this is a business. Cause now you start hearing shit like Keyshawn say, man, if it ain't DB3,
Yeah.
if it ain't DB3, because I was making a joke saying, oh, okay, all right, well, we got DB4. You know what I'm saying? I was saying DB4 and shit like that.
Troy
And
Isley, the fourth brother.
huh?
Troy Isley, the fourth brother. You're gonna do DB4?
You know, so I think the tides are turning, and I think that Keyshawn looking at this shit like, hold on, bro. This shit, and what I'm saying is coming to pass because I said, listen, man, we allow that to happen. Then it's gonna fuck up 40 and 47 or wherever they're gonna go because you can't be friends in this division. And then when you move up over it's a big fight, then you going up there and you're gonna hold a belt in that division because you gotta think this is the same culture that was actually asking for Jamal to fight Jermell. And they were actually asking for Jermell to fight Spence. Only Spence was with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they had the same trainer. I'm like, okay, so think about it. But then we giving grace and saying, nah, man, they ain't gonna fight. Cause they were trying to do that shit with Devin and they were trying to do that shit with Devin and Shakur, whereas Shakur understood that we ain't gonna fight till we get around 47. In my mind, Devin was like, I ain't never fighting that nigga. And then shit hit the fan, and then you see that shit where Shakur gets in the ring. And then all that shit happened, and all that other shit happened. But like, I think Keyshawn looking at all this, like, listen, man, I got a son. It's big checks. They put that bread. Y'all remember the movie Gladiator, the boxing
yeah,
Gladiator, not the one with Russell Crowe. But he
yeah.
was like, Horn wants us to kill each other. Hey, Riley, you know what I'm saying? Riley was ready to was ready to smoke what's the name, man, for that bread. You know what I'm saying? He like, listen, man, you standing in the way, man.
But Keyshawn, me personally, I believe Keyshawn understands that. Okay, before when I was younger and just didn't really understand the game and stuff like that, I might have been looking at things like this. I might have been on the friend bandwagon and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I understand that Top Rank trusts me, and that was the most important thing that I took away from that Sean Zelly jump off was how confident he was and how adamant he was in saying, listen, they trust me. over everybody else, whatever. They trust me. They done seen my skills. They done seen everything. They trust what I'm gonna bring to the table. And it's like, hey, bro, listen, he might be telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? After this guy, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to start to try to put the pressure on Shakur so me and Shakur could get that fight on. Because he's saying he's like, listen, I don't really care about some of these other things. I just want the best fights that really test my skill and really push me to that limit. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, if you kind of now backtracking out of mentioning Tank and to his whatever, he has not mentioned Tank. You feel what I'm saying? He's not trying to build his career off of that fight. So he's like, look, for me, before I go to 40, let me and Shakur get in the mix. I want that Shakur fight before I do anything. And I think he understands that for him and probably his legacy, because he may understand he may never get the Tank fight, but he has a better feeling that he can get the Shakur fight before he can get Tank.
Let me interject one thing. I believe the way he's going about it now, he can get the Tank fight, and I'm gonna explain. You don't think that the powers that be, because this is the same thing they were trying to tell Devin, like, because it's a business, right? They want to see what you can do, promoting yourself, doing your own shit, like, headlining. We already know you can pack out a stadium. We already know you can perform under the big bright lights. We already know you can talk that shit. Do that shit without it looking like you just using my name to do it. Let us get you a real raw approach as to how you're gonna promote the fight, how you gonna handle yourself. Let us get a gauge all the way through without quote unquote clout chasing. So if he go out, if he pick this dude over here, he promotes without doing that clout chasing shit. Go out there and spark that man and put on a show and do more numbers. He's definitely gonna be right there for a Tank fight more than Shakur.
Body, I can agree to everything you said, and it makes perfect sense. Now, here's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Keyshawn is, realizing that I'm a predator too.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a predator over there, and here's a predator, and I'm a predator. So for us, who's the prey? The prey is Shakur. Shakur just sitting there,
but
even though he could be a predator, but he's a predator that the other predators may prey on if they have that opportunity. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so for me, in my mind, I'm thinking like, yo, this is about to get crazy because I can kind of see both Shakur and Tank both Keyshawn and Tank trying to push them buttons to get that Shakur fight.
And look, this the other thing though. This is why I think Keyshawn is actually playing chess, and why I think that the way he going about now will probably damn near guarantee us a Tank fight. You remember now, people clown Tank for saying this, is like, oh man, remember what Tank said to Shakur? He said, go ahead and rematch De Los Santos then. Go ahead rematch De Los Santos, and then, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. You know who else heard that?
Who?
Keyshawn.
Oh yeah.
So if you're gonna tell Shakur, hey, go ahead and rematch De Los Santos, basically like inferring that go ahead and rematch and get, right that wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, this is before all of the negotiate, like the little conversation they had, or the team reaching out, or whatever people wanna, say what that was, even though he wasn't calling and asked him, did he want to have crumpets and tea, right? Keyshawn heard that, and Keyshawn, because I heard it was Keyshawn, I think Keyshawn and them sent the offer, I believe. Don't quote me. I think they sent something to that Vargas boy, Emiliano. I think they sent something to Emiliano, and they were like, nah, because Emiliano wants some old, I'm too big for this. But it was a couple dudes, like, because in the interview, he said, yeah, we sent out a couple, but we sent out this one. You don't think that that's a chess move? Like, well, look, if I go out here and I spark De Los Santos, and it's somebody from PBC, and I didn't negotiate in the public, and I kept my cool all through the build-up, and I didn't use this man's name. Now, if Tank don't be like, all right, then, little nigga, let's get it, then it's gonna make Tank look a certain kind of way because it's like, well, damn nigga, what else I gotta do? I got a belt. I cleaned up Abel shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to become Kane. Let's get it.
This is
Am
what
I not my brother's keeper?
this is what it is with Keyshawn, man. Look here, y'all. That boy brung his two brothers on too. Like they was a group package. All three. Like no disrespect, but time to produce. And like I say, even though they they're giving you the leeway, the trust and everything. Yeah, Mew, yeah. Yeah, Mew. Yeah, Mew. Trying to make do on that. It's gonna be DB3, Troy Isley, Tiger Johnson. Like nigga, we give you a monster card every time. You better produce. I ain't waiting at this damn Shakur shit. And he gonna produce because it's on his back. Real talk.
It's another elephant in the room too, Pop. His name is Abdullah Mason.
Yes, sir.
Because y'all can't be friends and Abdullah climbing the ranks now. I think him and Key are both on a timeline as far as like the same clock that Boots is on as far as that 35. Because I was telling y'all all week about him next to that dude Avius Griffin. And I seen him next to Tiger Johnson. And them niggas is welterweights. But then we seen Abdullah Mason the last time out. But he's climbing the rank at 35. And if Keyshawn and Shakur ain't gonna fight, Abdullah Mason is there and he's ranked in both of those. So one of them gonna have to see him. And y'all all can't say no to Morataya and all, well, you know, Zapata was there, but y'all all can't say no to Morataya. You had Kid Austin there too, but he playing around, I think. But Abdullah Mason is coming, bro. Abdullah Mason is coming.
Yeah.
Does that look like a 135 pounder right there at all?
Nope. That nigga look like he about 147 pounds right now. That nigga look big as Bud and Errol did in their fight.
Like, come on, man.
He look as big as Bud and Errol did in their fight, bro. Like, stop playing, man.
Come on, man. That nigga look like he about 155, 60 pounds right now. Strong.
Yeah.
So one of them niggas go, and I'm gonna be real with you. Top Rank gonna move one on before they let them fight. If they know that them boys can actually make weight and down the line, then they'll do it. But right about now, y'all know they're gonna keep giving them, you know, Top Rank got in-house fights all the way up. People be like, Top Rank really don't got this. Then all of a sudden you see Top Rank sign this, sign that. So all this with Top Rank, what they gonna do when they leave ESPN? They must gonna do something, goddammit, because they still signing motherfuckers, still giving niggas deals, so still putting on shows.
Yeah.
So Abdullah Mason is definitely a problem. I think when they feel comfortable with him, they're gonna move him right on up.
So what do you think? I mean, for me, I'm just asking the question, what if Keyshawn moves up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still gonna have that dynamic of Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason possibly being in the same weight class. You feel what I'm saying? Under the same umbrella. I
think Abdullah is gonna move up. This is just me. I'm just speculating. Abdullah's gonna move up, fight a couple times at 40, and then you're gonna see him at 47.
But see, my biggest fear when you say it like that is my mind goes back to saying it like this. Okay, will he get an opportunity at a belt at 35, and will he get an opportunity at a belt at 40? So the 40, first time he gonna see a belt maybe at 47. That's what you
40,
said.
47, 40 or 47. Yeah.
Wow.
I think he'll get an opportunity at 40, but it's that window for 35, man.
It's
Well,
look like it's
yeah,
closing.
because he might get it, but it might be right when somebody. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know
Yeah,
because his body, you can't. It's like he on that jihad shit. He can't. He ain't gonna be able to force himself down into that. You know what I'm saying? He because his performance, that last performance, because he a killer. But that last
yeah,
performance showed that like nah, they were saying how he was still dry, like he hadn't even really broke a sweat, and he was, you seen him kept stretching his arms out and
What was
shit when he was fighting.
what
yeah.
was the weight that it went like? I think the last couple fights, he ain't. If they've been like catch weights, it ain't been 135. I mean, one fight he was 137. I think he'll fight at 40. I don't know. Um, Top Rank definitely they'll put T.O. in the pickle real quick. Like, nigga, you going up or not? We got plans for this belt. You gonna defend it like you supposed to, or we'll send this missile at your ass. You ain't gonna
Uh-huh.
be able to get away from him. And he definitely gonna get you for that goddamn nigga or liquor, whatever the fuck you said. He gonna get you for it. You want him to get you? Now that'll be fucked up. But I think, yeah, a couple fights at 40, he can go for a belt. If not, 47, here we come.
Mm-hmm.
But he's in the W. He in the WBC and the WB. No, the IBF. No, hold on. I'm sorry. He's in the WBO and the WBC rankings. So we got to be looking at whoever, like, just based on the current champions and whether or not they're gonna move up or play musical chairs.
I'll be
He'll be moving up. He'll be moving up to the 40. He'll be moving up in 40 in those same. I'm thinking in those same lines.
Yeah, he's right there. He's in the IBF. He's all the way at the bottom, the WBC and the WBO.
Because what would be crazy if he go up there with that IBF and have to see Richardson. That'll be a statement, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think IBF, so now IBF, WBO, and WBC, man, in 35 or 40, man, they gotta be on high alert. Cause Mason is coming, man. Mason is coming, man, and it's happening.
And
I
everybody,
think he flying under the radar. He flying a little bit under everybody's radar because they so high on these other people that people talk about all the time. But he's actually in there being developed by the level of competition to where when he finally grab a hold of that strap, man, he ain't letting go for a while, bro.
how many casuals ask y'all? Because my man asked me, I had a few niggas ask me after watching him fight. They said, "Hey man, you think you ready for Tank?" I said, "God damn, bro." Hey, just the way what they see is they be like, yo. And then they see Shakur, like, man, he'll beat the shit out of Shakur. I just be like, yo. But they do know about him. They're Abdullah. They're like, who named this nigga? I'm like, yeah, this nigga has pop, blah, blah, blah. They like, oh man, ain't nobody gonna be able to beat this nigga when he get, how old is he? What, 20, 21, 22? Oh man, nigga, he gonna be killing niggas. He already like that now. Like, yeah. So he do got the little underground name, like the mixtape killer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
See, you know who Abdullah Mason is? Um how I just forget this dude's name. Um Ab- well, basically I was just gonna say Abdullah Mason is like the silent killer. You feel what I'm saying? He's uh he's the type of dude that we talk about him, and then when a person says, well, uh you bring up the debate between Andy Cruz and Keyshawn Davis. Should they fight? And some people say no, Keyshawn is way too far and Andy Cruz is blah blah blah, but they don't know the dynamics of, you know, the last time Andy beat him and shit like that. And then, you know, these are the same people that then turn around are arguing for Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn, uh, or will give you points on that, but then tell you Abdullah Mason is nowhere near ready for Keyshawn Davis. And I'm like, well, when you're fast tracked, you don't get the time to actually build your skills. Your skills are built inside the gym, not inside the ring. I'm looking at Abdullah really get it from the mud. Like you see him working on things, and then his next fight, he goes out and stops people with those things he was working on. Either he'll get the stoppage in that fight or in the next fight. So I'm like, bro, y'all, listen.
Too small for Abdullah, man. All that bouncing around, trying to do that Lomachenko shit. That shit ain't gonna work when he push him and catch him with that 1-2. Put him on, motherfuckers.
And
lights get bright and shit, nigga. And they hit you with something else. Then by the time when you wake up, you was like, what happened? Why we in the dressing?
Look at these fighters. If we want to keep it top rank and how they move, but look at how it was for Jared, Fa, and Richard Torres. It was almost like who got froggy and whose stock plummeted based on being froggy, and who was the turtle moving along. Because if you look at how Ajabe went for Bacoli, he had already saw Jared and his mistakes. He fought him different. He actually beat him, in my opinion. He actually beat him and was awarded a draw.
Yeah.
You know, but the time and how, because when you're being fast tracked, a lot of that is matchmaking. A lot of that is matchmaking. When you're being developed for the long haul, you're being like developed. You like, okay, I want you. Okay, look, we gonna put you in here with this guy. If you just stick to the game plan, you should be able to get through with this. But if you mess up, you got time to kind of rebuild or whatever, because we're building you for the long haul. With this guy, he already getting a significant bag to where it's like we can't risk the whole development process on there. You got to be what you are. You got to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? If you lose and how you lose, you know what I'm saying, then that's going to dictate what your trajectory going to be. And I think that's where Mason and Keyshawn are different, because shit, how would y'all feel if they said, because I remember when that April Fools came out and everybody was like, man, yo, did you hear Andy Cruz and Abdullah Mason?
Yeah,
and it was really an April Fool. But how would y'all see that fight right now?
I see Abdullah Mason just too big, too strong.
Yeah. I just think he's, in my opinion, when I really look at him and look at his development, he's just too big, too strong, too young, too much potential. He's a big ass, hard punching ass sponge that's just ready to take everything in and then dish it out. For me, the comparison I wanted to make was when you listen to the 3-2-1 song by LL.
Yeah.
There was one guy on there who was actually the nicest of the nicest. And didn't nobody know who the fuck he was Cannabis. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Right now, to me, Abdullah Mason is like the Cannabis of 135 pounds. Nice as hell, and all y'all niggas is sleeping on his skill set. Because y'all want to say he was dropped by a guy who had real one-punch knockout power.
I can tell you this. By the time he really catches, everything catches up, he gonna be DMX.
For sure.
From the same shit. I'm telling you, he gonna be the one to go. He gonna want to put your damn lights out. That's what. You stay out the door. Bro, listen, man. That's a big ass kid. He's strong. He's fast. I be looking at him fight. He be like, "Ooh, yeah." You don't want nobody fighting you like that, man. You drop him, he get back up. Oh, he thought that was something. Yeah. He still coming forward and he punching you hard. And you like, man, what's the fuck wrong with this nigga? You like, nah, man, hell no. You know what? Yo, come on, man. Come get him. Come get him. What you talking about? Come get him. Come, hey, Abdullah Dad, Mr. Mason. I ain't even mean it. I thought it was gonna be something different. Come get this nigga.
That's why I was debating with them dudes over there. And they my guy, GMT slicking them dudes. I'm like, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all sleeping, man. In my opinion, When I look at the numbers, yes, the only advantage right now Keyshawn has over Abdullah Mason is he's 1 inch taller. Abdullah has the reach advantage. You feel what I'm saying? When I'm looking at the development,
How tall is Keyshawn?
5'10". They got him listed at 5'10". Abdullah's listed at 5'9". But he has the longer reach.
He got some freakishly long arms too. That's what's so crazy. But once he get up at them divisions where he really gotta like box, like use his distance and all that, that man gonna be so cold. Cause right now he can go on the inside with these motherfuckers and hit them with them combinations and punch you on the way down and finish you quickly. He got suddenness already, but wait till he have to start boxing and using the jabs and setting it up and then playing and then then picking and choosing when he can go on inside. Like right now, he just like, okay, I see the opening, I'm gonna go in there and you know what I'm saying, and take it.
Listen to who they gonna compare Abdullah Mason to. I'm gonna put it out here right now. When Abdullah Mason get a little bit older, you could see it in his body type. If he keeps that same type of frame and body type, and the way he throws his punches and that viciousness he has, but the nice guy outside the ring, they're gonna be calling him the next Tommy Hearns. You're gonna be see glimpses of Tommy Hearns in Abdullah Mason.
I can dig it.
That motherfucker can punch.
His technique good, man. I like his tech. I like him, man. I think that dude.
Go ahead.
Now, I was just saying he give us hope, man. As far as the young, all that crazy shit outside the ring, all that he ain't got to do all that. That man just show up, put his work uniform in, his lunch pail and his hard hat, go in there, and don't get paid for overtime. You know what I'm saying? And it's on to the next one, man. I like him, man. I think he give us hope.
Yeah, because the reason why I'm mentioning Tommy Hearns like that, because when I look at certain shots he throws, and sometimes that stance he'll hold himself in as he's trying to inch forward.
Mm-hmm.
If you superimpose a picture of prime Tommy Hearns over Abdullah Mason, that shit looks like it fits. So I see the glimpses in that viciousness when you feel what I'm saying. Yes, people are gonna be like, nah, you gotta develop, let him run his own race. Abdullah Mason is Abdullah Mason. I'm saying this. The public, they're going to look for a fighter, whether it be a classic someone from the past or someone a little bit more whatever. And I think they're gonna make that connection to him because I kind of see it. Whether they do or not, I don't give a shit. I just like Abdullah Mason, and I'm on board with Team Mason right now. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm team Mason too. But Pop, let me ask you a question to bring it full circle so you can go to wherever you want to go.
All right.
Do Abdullah Mason got his man strength?
I don't even think so yet.
No. Exactly. That's why I be trying to tell you, man. I
don't think he got. I don't think so yet. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
I told you when people start talking that man strength stuff, it's just like, man, you couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight, man. That's all that mean, man.
Yeah, but
man, that nigga just came legal.
I mean, I think he might like another year. Then when he get his man, that's what I'm telling everybody. Just leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? But on to a nigga that he looked like he got man strength, but is just not there. And his dad is a bitch. Bonafide. Put a stamp on it. Bah! Matter of fact, let me stamp it. This nigga, Auntie Schofield. These niggas is bragging, talking about what they're gonna do to Tevin Farmer. I'm like, I really gotta see what y'all niggas is like when y'all fight Tevin Farmer, bro. This is your biggest test here, right here, bro. You talking about what happened to Tevin Farmer in his last fight? When the last time you fought, bitch? I know last time we supposed to see you fight.
Yeah, man. I don't. I just think, man, social media, boy. That's why I don't like the. I don't like when people been on a crusade about these boxing dads. They all are different, man. They all are kind of different, and I don't lump some of them in there with the other ones. But the shit his dad is doing and saying based on the history. Now I'm talking about the fact that they pulled out of a H2O fight. They had a fight with H2O. I don't know what the talks was to Buddy who knocked out, what was it in Body, Lucas Body? I don't know what the talks was, but it looked like they didn't want that. Then you get us all like on Jason's lyric when she said, "Don't get me all hyped up if you can't hose me down." You know what I'm saying? You got us all hyped up. You know what I'm saying? Juice is flowing, and you couldn't hose us down. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, stop all that bullshit, man. My son, man, he's the best thing. I am. Just shut the hell up and show us what your son can do. And Tevin Farmer just went through the ringer. So if you don't knock Tevin Farmer out, which I'm not sure if you can, because Tevin Farmer is savvy, man. But if you don't knock him out, man, you should get your ex privileges revoked for 90 days at least.
If I don't think you're gonna, if you don't have a dominant performance against Tevin, because I still got, because I'm an older nigga too, man. You supposed to like, hey nigga, I'm not no bitch ass nigga. I'm in great shape. I'm in better shape, nigga. I'm a little bit stronger, nigga. Cause I got daddy strength now, nigga. I got daddy strength now, nigga. So, nigga, you run up over here, I catch you with something you ain't talking about. Listen, I don't think they're gonna. Well, they might, but the first Williams to pay the fight, we all know he won that fight. The second one, he looked like he got hurt in that bitch. Looked like he hurt his hand or his shoulder or something in that damn fight.
Mm-hmm.
But fighting Floyd Schofield, he definitely gonna have the experience. And I'm not sure Floyd Schofield got a bigger puncher than goddamn Tevin Farmer. Don't they got the same amount of knockouts or some shit somewhere? Nah, I'm just joking. Tevin Farmer,
Man, you know how they be hiring niggas for like Creed and Rocky and shit. That's what young Skull looking like. He looking like the nigga that you should be getting to be one of the opponents on Creed or that's how I'm looking at him now, man. I had high hopes for the dude. I was like, man, I like this dude, and now it's just getting out of control. I hear from y'all and see all y'all workout shit and all that, but we never see you fight, bro.
I don't even see his workout shit.
He got the image, he got the look. I mean,
I don't see.
I mean, but you got to fight, dude. Like, it didn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm getting tired of them, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting in the same boat. It's like, for me, I just want to see an interview with just Floyd Schofield.
Give me a cigarette first.
Give your son the freedom to do an interview by himself. Why you always in the background or 2 feet away, off on just outside of camera view? You feel what I'm saying? Your son is the boxer. Your son is the entertainer, not you. You know what I'm saying? So
man, I'm tired of ain't saying that shit about these damn daddies that on all the
yeah. So for me, it's more like just let me see an interview with the son. Let me see what the son really has to say about what he thinks, and not I don't want to say nothing and then me and my father start arguing off camera later type bullshit, or you interrupt. No, what do you mean to say? I don't want to see all that.
Bro, I fucking hate that nigga just pop back into the screen.
Yeah.
Floyd ain't got to say nothing about that. I say that. I'm the one who talk. Floyd be busy doing stuff.
Like, bro,
but look, man, it'd be different if he was doing what Norman was doing. But see, Norman father actually had success, and he was a boxer.
Yeah.
So he be talking his shit, but Norman get in there and spark niggas. He make niggas. He know mosh niggas. It's like these other niggas fathers. They just be out there yip yapping, Because you can say T.O. as of late. T.O. used to spark people, so people was okay with it father talking that because you walking it like you talk it. If you ain't walking it like you talk it, that's why I separate them. Because if you was in there Brian Norman niggas, I'd be like, all right, well, talk your shit, man, because hey, it's gonna go that way. But don't get us all hyped up and you can't hose us down. You know what I'm saying? Like
the nigga already like he talked too much. If you could go back and I don't know if niggas, I remember he said he was never the fighter. All his brothers could fight, his dad could fight. He went to jail for what? Somebody whipped his ass probably, and he went and got a gun and started shooting that motherfucker. So you the bitch out the damn. You're the bitch. You just couldn't take an ass whipping. You had to go get the gun. Somebody probably slapped the shit out. Motherfucking ass up, little bitch ass talking all that shit. He went and got the gun. His brothers probably wasn't around. He probably said, "Hey, nigga, you put shit with you."
It's like he your size. You ain't got no issue with him, right? So what you need that for? Go beat his ass.
He go whip his ass, nigga. When they got the damn gun, shooting that motherfucker, probably shot some damn body. He ain't even shoot the motherfucker, slap the goddamn shit out of his damn ass. Then he come out, have a kid, go down to Texas. Cause like I ain't never hear out like I'm like, yo, what happened to the mother? He don't never say nothing about the mother. Me and my son we was homeless. So she just left y'all on some the Will Smith shit, or like she just the most horrible woman in the world. She just left y'all like that, nigga. And you just raise your son. Like, okay, bro.
He better show up against Tevin Farmer because one thing that people are overlooking and why y'all should stay out of the media is that you could have ended the quote unquote hype around Abdullah Mason. You could have ended. You could have ended the hype around Abdullah Mason. That was your time to shine, B, especially after missing out on the Shakur shit. But we ain't get no answers about the poisoning. We ain't get no lab results. We ain't get none of that. And all we do is see your son working out on Instagram and hear you talking.
I was getting his ethics. He said, "Don't even worry about it." That's what Oscar said. Don't even worry about it. Don't say nothing about it.
Listen, we already know my son is a star.
He beat up everybody in sparring. He beat up Devin. He beat up Tank. He beat up Mike Tyson.
No, that one nigga you sent, that one clip, he had his father down packed, man. He had the mannerisms. He was doing the hair shit. He had that nigga down, man. I said, you can make money off that shit, boy.
Bro, listen, man. This nigga is, listen. Who it'd be so funny just like watching him talking like, yo, what the fuck? Why you say that shit?
Yeah.
Why you say that? Like, this shit is ridiculous. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, what's good, bro?
Yo, hold on, bro.
Listen, we beat up Jesus, and that's why he was resurrected.
You know, this nigga, I'm sorry, man, but it's just like, yo, if you from around the way, this is like, yo.
We not even supposed to be talking about sparring, but we know what my son did to that man in sparring.
He is Uncle Cecil trying to act like
y'all can hear me clear.
Cecil trying to act like he ain't gay at the family reunion and all the cookouts and shit. But we all know, like, man, nigga, we know.
Hey, y'all can hear me clear?
Yeah. He in a hot pink one-piece jumper with some white patent leather boots and dreads, and everybody looking at him like, what up,
Body? What up,
Percy just come to the barbecue in?
Yo,
what up, boom? What up, boom?
Oh my God, man. Something wrong with this dude, man. Something wrong with him, man. I'm telling you, like,
what up, Pop?
What's going on, boo?
Man,
we just having fun with this, you know, this.
Hey, it's DB3 or none.
Oh God. Oh,
that nigga be at the cookout. He the only nigga at the cookout with a plate. He got a can of weenies. He got a foot long. He got a kielbasa,
Hey, did y'all niggas catch that?
a Polish
but
sausage, a hot
the,
link. You know, it's like what the fuck? It's over shit at the cookout, bro. It's
This
we got
nigga
fish and
ain't
chicken.
got no burgers, no chicken, no fish. He ain't get no steak or nothing. Ain't
Boom,
no
you just
macaroni
walked
and
in at
cheese.
the wrong time, bro. But let me ask you this, Boom.
Hey, it's
You
DB3 or
think
nothing.
Shakur? Do you think Keyshawn is putting himself in position to either take over or get that Shakur fight before he
Man,
may move up?
it's just an in-house problem, and we're gonna keep it in-house. Whatever they got going on, I can't answer no questions on, man. All I'm gonna say is it's DB3 or nothing over here, man. I ain't never going
Okay,
against the grain, man. That's it.
okay. Enough said. Enough said.
Yeah, it's just some in-house shit, and he was right. Him and Hitch shouldn't have never brought that shit to the world, but it is what it is. We on, we grown ass, man. We all make mistakes, but shit, it's DB3 or nothing. So. I'm
Yeah,
rocking with the niggas. I'm rocking with the niggas that I know is loyal to me. That I know, like when I was training in the gym, I got their voices in the background of my videos, like legit. So I ain't gonna go against. You feel me?
yeah. No, I'm not. Hey, listen. In that
Hey
situation,
Shakur, all I'm gonna say
I'm
is tighten the fuck up, Shakur.
I'm with DB3 in that situation right there. Shakur versus Keyshawn. I'm actually going with Keyshawn.
But no, I ain't gonna even answer that question. All I'm gonna say is Shakur, tighten the fuck up, bro. You ain't being yourself, bro. You ain't being you since the Jamel fight. If you really want to speak about it, and then like
Ooh,
ignoring your little bro and shit like that shit corny, bro. I ain't fucking with that. I love you though, but I'm gonna beat you up,
ooh,
nigga. I ain't these niggas. I know you, so don't forget that.
ooh, ooh,
Okay, Tupac, don't forget that. For real, cause I'll fuck you up for real, nigga. Fuck this boxing shit. I know you personally.
ooh.
The same
Boo
thing I
boo.
told you on the phone. I'ma say in this interview. I know you personally. I will fuck you up, nigga. We ain't talking about boxing either. I love all my niggas, especially the niggas that I really ride for or I really fuck with. So if I fuck with you, just know I'ma fuck you up for real. Cause I fuck with you. You feel me? So that go for any nigga that I fuck with when it come to boxing.
Damn.
For real, nigga. If I fuck with you and you my peoples, just know, nigga, if I see you out of line, I'ma be that nigga that fuck you up. You ain't gotta worry about the other homies trying to fuck you up. Niggas know what it is when it comes to me. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and keep my shit out of shit. But all I'm gonna say is we gotta move better, bro. We gotta stop trying to entertain these motherfuckers and just fight for real, for real. Niggas lucky I'm out right now, but
Let me ask you this real fast. I'm a pivot. What do you think about the Richardson Henderson and George Kambosos fight?
Africa he corny to me right now, man. He just gotta stop doing this little internet shit because it is levels to this shit. And George Kambosos has fought Tiafimo, he's fought Loma, he's fought Devin Haney, he's fought am I missing somebody? Because Kambosos got a resume. He got a resume. He got a resume.
To his
That's what he
credit,
got.
he got Devin Haney, Lomachenko, and he does have Mickey Bay on that bitch.
That's what I'm saying. So see what I'm saying, man. I'm not even that
He
nigga done fought some niggas. So this
got some
nigga ain't no
niggas, got
slouch,
some
bro.
names.
Hey, I watched Kambosos fight on the undercard in New York. When he fought the little bum guy from wherever he was from, but it was when Bud fought Kavalauskas or whatever. And that's when that kind of started for him on Top Rank. But Kambosos is not no slouch. So I'm not looking over Kambosos, bro. I can't look over Kambosos because he done fought some stand-up fighters. He
If
fought more niggas than my
can't
favorite
do what
fighters.
he's supposed to do, if Africa can't do what he's supposed to do, then yeah, George can pose a problem for him and take that belt because he's just.
Yeah, Africa just keeps standing on the internet trying to impress the internet.
I mean,
And
so you've been watching, you seen it too, huh?
yeah, that nigga Kambosos might have his belt for sure the way this nigga been acting.
Fuck,
And this is first.
I can't because I just noticed like he just uploaded
Niggas
something.
get a belt and act like they done had a belt for 4 years, bro. This your first defense. Get in line, bro. Like why are you out of line?
This is what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they did the face off, and then he uploaded the shit on his YouTube channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between You got to know how to walk that line between cocky and confident.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like niggas don't really think that I'll really walk up on them and punch them in their face. I don't give a fuck where we at. Like, I don't think niggas really think
Well,
that
what
about
did Africa say to you? I'm just talking about what I seen. What did Africa say to you? Or you just like how you, what you got up or what you seen? That's how you feel.
It's just what I know about niggas, bro.
Oh shit, man.
Like niggas don't be thinking I don't, you know what I mean? Like I really know how to just, niggas be thinking I'm just playing. Like, no, I won't hit you, bro. Nah, bro, like I don't know. Niggas be playing too much, and that internet shit is the reason niggas gonna get hit in their mouth for real, bro. You
But
gotta
I'm saying
think.
you're not even.
You
I mean,
gotta think.
it's
You
not even
gotta think.
wait,
You gotta
like,
think. Everybody. You gotta think though. Everybody not playing, bro. And that's what the problem is. Niggas keep playing and keep trolling and keep everybody not playing like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what this, and that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped entertaining the little internet shit. Cause niggas keep looking at it like niggas is playing. Niggas ain't playing, bro. Like niggas is tired of playing. And niggas is tired of explaining that shit too. Like niggas ain't about to keep wasting their breath, bro. Niggas is tired of playing, bro. And that's what it is with that nigga. Everything is a game. Everything is a joke. You think all them rounds you got when niggas matter? That shit don't matter. When them 8 ounces hit you in your shit, that's when it's gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that sparring. Fuck all that extra shit you talking about, Africa. That shit, all that Twitter shit too. Like that internet gonna be the reason Cambosis come and grab that belt. This some real shit, bro. If he don't lock in, that shit is over with. I don't care what nobody's saying.
you don't think
Africa.
so? Do you think he's locked in?
No, fuck no. He on some Jared Anderson shit. Fuck no.
You don't think Africa is locked in?
No, bro. He can act like he locked into the world and act like he doing some shit, but niggas know, bro. You shook in your boots right now, my nigga.
Why? Cause the stage too big.
Nah, I don't know if it's got to do with the stage. It's just got to do with the mindset the kid got right now. Being a fucking boy and not a man.
But he got that damn. I'm trying to do like I don't know if y'all hear me. I'm trying to defend him, but he like a lot of people is it's always the butt, and then I'd be like, well, what the fuck is the butt? Like coming out 5-6 years ago, bro, I was like, yo, this nigga Richardson, I had seen him. I'm like, he kind of like a Devin Haney with a little bit more power. You know what I'm saying? But then it just started to be like, yo,
Devin couldn't get him out of there.
But what I'm saying is, it was just like this, just the rumbling, like, yo, what's good with?
What make this nigga Hitch? Hitch don't got no knockouts for real. Why is he gonna knock this nigga out or get him the fuck out of there? And why is this gonna be an easy fight?
I didn't say, nigga.
Not you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you said. I'm talking about Hitch.
I said back then when I first started. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, when I got signed to the money team, I started doing research. Like, listen, just wait, my nigga. Nigga, we ain't talking about now. We talking about back then when shit was different. You know what I'm saying? So when he got signed there, I'm like, he probably gonna be like the backup the tank, so he can be like on the card. So then I'm like, well, what's happening with Africa? I'm missing a lot of his fights. His shit ain't really on when I can see him. So then I'm like, well, damn. So then we went to the zone after being shelved. I'm like, all right. So then when I see him fight, I'm like, well, yeah, he's a technical fighter. So then, right about now, he is the only fighter from New York that's a champion. So, and he's fighting the Garden, so that he may be feeling himself right about now, and he's a champion. So, I mean, and he's from Brooklyn, man. So it's like you gotta understand, like the show out level is on is somewhere else right about now for him. So.
This the time when this the time where y'all some inside shit. We don't know the inside shit, but to the world, he going against Cambosis, my nigga.
Exactly.
Like Cambosis Cambosis don't belong up at 140, bro. Cambosis don't even got the dimensions to be competitive. He had lightning in the bottle against T.O. Devin spanked him for 24 rounds. Lomachenko stopped him.
For sure.
Lee was it Maxie Hughes? Was it Maxie Hughes? They robbed Maxie Hughes.
Yeah, they robbed Max.
Like we should be behind Richardson because
Mickey
This is
Bay.
what this is the stuff that this is the
I
stuff
just
that
can't
Bo
fuck
be
with,
talking
I
about.
can't
This
fuck
this
with that fake shit he owned though, bro. Like he's
but
really on
but listen, you
outfit
gotta look at
shit.
it like this. He talking shit to his opponent, my nigga. Like we can't jump on him while he going against the nigga from Australia. That
He
don't
Yeah.
talking
make sense. Like because you gonna want regardless, like if me and you or me, let's not say me and you, because I'm not a fighter, right? But let's just say you and another fighter got it going on. You sit to the side until y'all get around each other and y'all can solve that. But to the world, we need to be behind him because he representing us. Like we can't give Cambosis no extra fuel or be in his back pocket because they do that with everybody else. When Mexican fighters lose, when Puerto Rican fighters lose, when Dominican fighters lose, when Argentinian fighters lose,
yeah.
when Australians lose, they rally behind it. They know Cambosis is some butt, but they not gonna be out here
Shit,
like.
to be honest, I don't fuck with neither nigga though.
Nigga said,
But
fuck.
I'm saying, but the way I'm looking at it is that Richardson Hitchens is just talking shit to Cambosis. Like it's nothing more, nothing less. He's doing whatever he need to do because you gotta think he been in the background for so long. He just got his shot. He
Yeah,
had it the hard way to get to his
yeah.
shot, and now he got Cambosis in the crosshair. He just talking this shit to him.
He
Like
just
now,
talk.
if it was him and Keyshawn or whatever, I'm glad Keyshawn handled that shit like a champ, like a G, and was just like, nah, my nigga, I got a fight coming up, and I know he didn't say this, but he know Richardson got a fight coming up. It ain't about us, it's about us against these opponents right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit to Cam. I'll be talking mad shit to Cambosis. Like, yeah, no, nigga, you ain't on my level. You know, I'm gonna show it that it's level
But
the same way because he did the same thing to
that's
Liam
about his
Paro.
fight though. That's about his fight. I'm talking about to my niggas 1-on-1. I ain't talking about nothing that got to do with Cambosis for real. I'm talking about the
He
shit
talking
he
about
doing
stuff.
on Twitter
He
and
talking
how
about
he acting towards the homies. Nigga, fuck the boxing shit right now. I will beat your ass. I'll take the gloves off and hit you in your mouth. That's what I'm on. Fuck Cambosis. I don't give no fuck about you in that fight, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck that fight and your money. I'll fuck your money up for real. That's what I'm on. Nigga, you better act like you know something before I have to show you something. Fuck.
I don't see shit like that. I don't be on that shit like that. So I don't know what the fuck. I wouldn't know what he said. I was
That
just
nigga just better get off that whole energy and lock in because he sound like a hoe on Twitter half the time. And he did and him and Shakur, like Shakur, you defending this nigga and let me shut up. But yeah, man, just like come on, bruh. Stop that little gay Instagram shit. Keep that shit in house. Let's punch each other in the mouth, you feel me? 1-on-1. Let's not do these for these whack ass people out here and let this shit on Twitter get, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man.
I ain't see
Niggas,
nothing.
that's cause that shit got deleted and this, that, and the third.
Oh, some tank shit. They put
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
But
tweet.
I do want him to beat Cambosis. Cambosis ain't no slouch to me. You feel me? Cambosis is a dog. Cambosis fought people. So I'm all I'm saying is I'm not overlooking Cambosis if I'm him. Sorry. Shit, that's just my personal opinion.
I think he gonna beat.
Can't overlook that nigga, bro.
I think he gonna beat Kimbo. Stopping him.
He go
I
Nah, he ain't gonna.
I definitely think he gonna beat Cambosis.
Yeah, he'll beat him, but stopping him is crazy. I'm sorry if Devin ain't do it or Loma. Did Loma stop him? I
Yeah,
forget.
yeah, Loma stopped him.
body
Yeah,
shot.
then if Devin ain't stop him, ain't no fucking way Hit stopping him. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stop him with a body shot.
I'm putting money that he's stopping him, bro. He gonna stop Cambosis, bro. Cambosis is not where everybody think. He keep getting all these opportunities because he Australian and he got a name. They keep giving this nigga opportunities. Think about it, nigga. They be
But
shitting
hey,
on
bro,
they
so
be
that's what I'm
sitting on the
saying.
Charlos.
If a
They
nigga keep
look,
getting opportunities, them opportunities is only making them better for when he fight the nigga you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
all
they
I'm looking at
giving
it like.
because
but not when you done ran. Listen, Maxie Hughes beat the nigga, bro. Like they say, Mickey Bay. When you go back and look at it,
Nah,
you
he
can
ain't lose
argue
that fight
Mickey
though.
Bay. They like Mickey Bay could have got that. That Mickey Bay shit was almost like the Devin and Loma fight, almost. You know what I'm saying? Even though I edged Devin in that Loma because Loma took off like the last round, getting cocky and shit.
Loma didn't take
But
off
like
that
he's
last
on a
fucking
run. He's on a run to where he's been getting beat up and nobody else get them kind of opportunity. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like everybody done beat this nigga. Like he's like a hoe that been passed around, bro. Everybody smashing, bro.
You
Yeah, it's
funny, buddy.
Australian boxing, man. Look at
You know
that
what I'm
money.
saying? Like
Hold on.
It's a lot of
What
money in
up? What up,
Australian
y'all?
boxing right now. So
You
at
know,
the end of the
CJ.
day,
What up,
you
CJ?
got some good dudes coming out of Australia that are gonna be heavyweight champions and shit like that.
Shit, I
So
got.
so this Australia has potential. So who is like one of the guys to like really kind
Hey,
of set
AC,
off
don't you ever
Australian
say no shit
boxing?
like that again, AC. Australia don't got no fucking potential against Boom Boom. Fuck everybody in
No, I'm
Australia. I
not
will
talking
whoop
about at
their
your
ass.
weight. I'm talking about at heavyweight. I'm talking about at
Yo.
heavyweight.
Let me tap in real quick, man. It's a busy day, so I'm gonna be in and out most likely. But I'm literally just joining the stream, like just on the YouTube. Y'all talking about Cambosis and why he gets so many opportunities, and and he getting ran through like some sort of 304.
No, we're
That's
talking about the
wild. That's wild work,
Kambosos
man.
versus Hitchens fight. It's Kambosos versus
Versus
Hitchens
Hitchens.
and and uh and just the dynamic of the fight and just how did Kambosos keep getting these chances from what
I
Boom
feel
Boom
like he
saying.
keep getting them because he's been in the ring with certain guys, bro. So they're just gonna keep letting him get his ass whooped for a paycheck.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this. I mean, he made his and it ain't the first fighter we've seen this with, so I'm gonna say it's an Australian thing. But
There's
you
definitely
can
not.
make a big name, get a lot of paydays off of one big performance. That Tio put him over the top. So I mean, that's the reason. For real, he wouldn't have no reason to get any of these fights if not for that. As far as
It's that
Hitchens, the
that
level
I'm
he's
talking
at,
about, that
new
N
champ,
word with
I
the
kind of
hard
like it.
R.
I kind of like it for him because it's just going to increase his clout. Cambosis, I'll say he's on his way out. I'm not going to say he's the hardest test in the world. He had one great night, and so he's still getting paid off of that, and I ain't mad at him. So
Okay, but CJ, let me
But
put
damn,
you on to
CJ, you
something.
did sit here and say
Australia
that
paid
whole
for
time. Go ahead.
Kambosos and Devin Haney. They split that. So at the end of
yeah,
the day, we're talking about Australian boxing. There is money in that shit. And when they get to their heavyweight champions and they heavyweight champion, when the two guys that are fighting from Australia that get their belts, and then you got Obatiah down at uh at cruiserweight.
hmm
Watch what's gonna happen. Watch everybody's gonna start to get one of their biggest paydays if they go over to Australia because the Australian
I,
government is going to pay their fighter, and the other promotional company has leeway to pay the non-Australian fighter even more money. So
Yo,
now
I see what you're
we can
saying.
make
I
deals
kind
with
of
you.
let me respond real quick, see, and I'm gonna let you have it because I'm actually in the middle of moving right now. Y'all caught me in the middle of moving, but I'm gonna say it like this. I kind of see your point because Australia is so far away, we don't really think about it. But that's not only its own country; it's its own continent. So you got a whole fan base out there that's hungry for fights. Yeah, so they
Exactly.
have a homegrown star. They gonna pay for that. Y'all got it.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the only point I was bringing up the Australian program. So Japan is doing theirs. Australia's trying to big theirs up. The UK been big theirs up. You feel what I'm saying? You got the US, and now some dudes from South America now want to come up and join the American boxing. So yeah, bro, it's some real cool things that are happening out there. But I'm going with Africa on this fight. I
Yeah,
understand
I'm definitely going with
George
Africa. He just
Cambosis. I understand George Cambosis counter punching is a threat because he has a sneaky skill set that's highly underrated. When I look at George Cambosis counter punching ability, like if you slip up and you're in range and you're not focused, he's gonna sit you down just like he did Tio. You feel what I'm saying? And for dudes like that, you just got to be on them. You be on them. You keep that stick in their face. You don't give them the chance to really set and sit down. They easy to beat, but they fun to watch too because stylistically, George Cambosis in a win lose or draw situation comes to fight. He gonna put asses in seats because he has a fan friendly style. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, this is the same reason
man, that
why.
nigga boring as hell. What you talking about?
No, if you really, he listen. He's boring if his partner is boring. But if they doing the dance together, and like I said, he easy to beat if you stay with if you stay with your game plan. But when I look at the Devin versus Kambosos fight, yeah, that could be classified as boring. When I look at the Loma versus Kambosos fight, that wasn't boring. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. Styles make fights. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, fuck that nigga. No, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
I think, but me personally, I think Africa gonna beat them just as easy as Deb beat them, and probably I could see Africa stopping them because in that little tweet spat that he was having with Keyshawn or whatever, that he was like, you gonna see, y'all calling me boring, but you know wait till these performances come up. And I'm like, okay, so we'll see. You got to do something exciting if you want the big fights, bro.
Africa gonna go win this fight. He's way more confident and it's showing. Well, he's talking with confidence now. Know, I used to doubt him to the way he used to perform. When it was in his fights. But then when he's been actually doing what he's got to do now. I mean, this last fight, I felt like the way he won, he stepped his game up,
But
trying to correct a lot of his mistakes. So I
let
think
me
he's gonna
just
be able to pull off an easy win. No, I won't say easy win, but he'll be able to pull off he's gonna be able. I think he's gonna be able to box him. And I have to admit it, just like I don't think he's gonna be able to. I don't think he's gonna look as good as Devin did because Devin did a damn good job. But I will say he's gonna be able to win. He could possibly do it because he has a nice one too. So we'll see.
let me ask you this question: if the victory is not impressive, does that put him in an argument, or even can make the statement that he would want? Let's say Tio doesn't do whatever, and he wants a Tio fight, or a unification against a big fight, against a big name or whatever at 140. If he doesn't have an impressive performance here, does that kind
Mm,
of put his stock in jeopardy to get one of those bigger fights or unification?
it could, but styles make fights, so that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, um, yeah, I could go with the Styles make fight argument. Well, there's also the human element. You feel what I'm saying? Because on paper, this style should beat that style on paper. These two styles should be a really good matchup. But then there's the human factor. But I get your point. I could see it. I could see it. But yeah, for me, I
I
just
think he's
think he
like
got to show up and show out. I think he just
I don't
needs.
feel like he'll get a knockout though. I do feel like if anything, it could be a TKO
Yeah,
stoppage.
that's the boxer's knockout to me. I'm not
Yeah,
looking for the one punch knockout. I'm looking for the boxer's knockout. That's the TKO for me. Just put enough hands on him that the ref steps in and says, "No, you're taking enough damage. You're not intelligently defending yourself or anything else." You know, and I think he could get that. I think he could probably get the corner stoppage, like George Campos is going to.
you know what? Maybe, yeah. Especially if he's, I don't know, because I don't know. I think his corner might let that man just keep get beat up a little bit.
By that
I
black
think.
ass dude coming from Australia. Yo, every Aborigines dude is gonna look at George Camposis. He ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. uh-uh. I don't know, bro.
Saying, no, I'm saying, they saying Africa getting his man strength now.
Oh, okay. We back to the mainstream argument. Okay. I mean, I don't know,
I'm
bro.
just saying, they saying they get his man strength now. I'm just saying, that's what they said. That's what he said. He said that.
Oh, he just got it.
I'm saying that's what they said. The man, he said it.
What's up, everybody in the panel? What's up, Boom Boom? You came in with that energy.
What up, man? I ain't fucking with
Ooh,
niggas,
shit.
bro. I ain't an amateur no more, so I ain't fucking with nobody.
hear you, boy. I hear you, but
Fucking with nobody. Everybody on my hit list. I ain't looking for nobody specific. If I see you, it's smoke with you, nigga.
what y'all think of who Jim bringing into spar with and shit like that to get ready for Brian Norman?
Who?
Jin Sasaki.
Who he bring in?
The fuck, man. Why did I just had the dude name on the tip of my mouth. Come on, man. He brought in this black dude and shit like that. What the fuck? Let me see if I can. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna take me a second to find it, but he brought in this dude and he brought in this younger dude that is at 47 and shit like that. Supposed to punch mad hard. I kind of find the young dudes. I kind of find the young dude style kind of friendly because he'll pity pat, and then boom, boom, and then drop mad palms on you. You feel what I'm saying? He only got he got less than 5 fights as a pro and shit like that. But you know, Jim brought him in, I guess, because he's a hard ass hitter or some shit like that. Nigga about the same height as Tank.
That's what's up.
That may not help him. Brian Norman told him to take.
Yeah, I was going to say that ain't gonna help him. Nigga, you bring in somebody smaller. What the fuck?
No. He brought in the dude that he brought in don't even look like to spar. That dude looked like he in the picture looked like he was about 160 something pounds. Dude looked big as hell. Much taller than him and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? I just gotta find it. So I'm gonna mute up and find it. And when I find it, I'll tell you his name. Cause it was the video. I watched the video and shit like that.
Man, what's up with Moses, boy? I told him, boy, that nigga, boy. I can't wait to see him get a little bit more fights under his belt.
Who?
Moses, heavyweight.
Who?
Moses, Iotoma.
Oh, the nigga that fought last night.
Yeah,
that nigga boy, he look good, bro. Look, man, things look like they could.
Not to sound like this, I like the nigga that beat up Josh Taylor too.
Yeah, yup. That was, hey, look, he was fighting. When I was watching the fight, I'm like, Josh Taylor about to lose his fight. I said he done fuck around and lost his fight. How the fuck does he feel?
That boy got too old, man. That boy got too old, man.
Nigga that beat him was older than him. What are you talking about?
He beat his ass. He took all the boxing out of that fight and just made it a fight that Josh Taylor was too old to fight. He was too old to get in a street fight with that dude, and that's all that dude did.
That dude was older though.
Huh?
That dude's older, right?
He's older, and he made Josh Taylor look like
that's what I'm saying. That's my whole fucking point. Saying what I'm saying. That dude's older and put them paws. He came in the latter end of the rounds. He used his experience to beat the shit out of him. I was like in the last round when that nigga threw like that 5-piece combo to the stomach. I was like, oh, this nigga is going like he won this fight, nigga. You can see that he wants this fight. You can see it. This nigga wants this fight. He said, nigga, I ain't losing this fight. I was like, oh, that's what's up. He deserves to win this fight. That's what's up.
For sure. He was in there doing this thing.
Yeah, he was, bro. Yeah, he was.
They gonna move him the right way. I don't know how or when, but he should get his chance. No bullshit.
Hey, his step hook. Oh my God, it is so quick and powerful. Boy, you see the nigga, I like that shit. I was like, oh, he got him again. I was like, oh, I said, he got him again. I was like, okay.
I just want to ask the question. How do you hit a motherfucker that's coming forward trying to throw punches at you? You hit him, he's falling face first, and then somehow gets on his back and does a little quarter. That last knockdown / knockout, that shit had me dying. I was like, wait a minute. How the fuck this dude
he got some moves,
roll
bro,
on his back and then do a quarter spin on the ground like he breakdancing.
He got power. Moses got power, bro. He got, and it's quick and sneaky too. That hook was quick and sneaky,
He
bro.
got footwork,
Like,
bro. It's that
yeah,
footwork. He's
yeah.
seen it. I think
Yo,
he
That
probably threw
motherfucker, he
like
gonna be a
maybe
problem. He gonna be a problem, bro.
man,
what he throw
the
like maybe
last knockdown.
15 punches in that whole fight.
Yo,
Throw
I ain't
like
gonna tell you no lie, man. That last knockdown, I was dying laughing. I fell out the chair. I was
same
like, this
here,
nigga turned
Pop.
that nigga into a superhero the way he knocked that nigga out, bro. Word of mother. I was like, that nigga dove in. That nigga dove in. That nigga caught that nigga was just like,
But
man.
the up part was funny as hell, and then the ground part was even funnier. That's what was fucking me up. I was like, yo, this nigga got 2 memes off of one knockdown.
Off of one, and then, yo, come on, man, nigga. You in there jumping around trying to hit somebody, nigga. I don't know if he sidestepped you or just stepped back, caught you to the level. Bah! Nigga, what the fuck you know?
Yeah, it was a step back. He was just like, what? Boom.
You went from a human being to a corpse. And you ain't had no control of your feet, your legs, your shins, calves, thighs, nothing. You hit the ground. Boom, that's what you call a thud. That nigga said, ugh. That nigga rolled over. I said, oh man, this nigga lay on the ground like when they had Jesus on the cross. It's over. Word up. Word. Cause you could consider the first, if you could have lasted the fight, you could have called them other knockdowns. But, oh no, they were flash knockdown. He just called me good. My feet wasn't right. But that last one, nigga, you jumped there like the little brother that's mad that he was getting beat up. So I'm about to hit you with this shit while you ain't looking. That nigga hit you with that. Sit your ass down. I said, God damn, he almost killed homie. And homie was that nigga was from Marlboro, Maryland, and he beat up like that. I was like, God damn it, that was fucked up. He beat him. Beat up. As soon as I said, I was like, look at the Maryland nigga, he got a chance. And I seen that other nigga, I said, oh shit, ain't that homeboy? Oh, he gonna beat the shit out of this nigga. Every time I went to go there, as soon as I got up to go to the kitchen, oh, he knocks me. I was like, God damn, I don't watch it. I come back and wait for that shit. But that last one though, I seen that shit. That nigga just ran to jump like he was trying to jump a fence or something. The nigga was like, nah, the police was like, nah, you ain't getting away. I'm over hit the ground so hard, rolled over. I said, yeah, it's a wrap for this shit. But yeah, how old is he though?
What is he, 33?
If he's 33, he may not get no title shot no time soon.
We talking about the dude that fought Josh Taylor, right?
No.
Oh, okay, wrong person. My fault.
I'm talking about the dude, the what's his damn name? The heavyweight that fought last night.
Moses?
Moses.
20.
Yeah, he young, man.
He 20.
Yeah. I was like, nah, Moses, okay, he good.
Yeah, he brought in Pete Dobson. Jen Sasaki brought in Pete Dobson for sparring.
Pete Dobson?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Have you ever like I want to say something right quick. You know how y'all ever had somebody, so I did an event today, right? And you know how like you feel like people feel like your competition and shit like that. So when I do events, I do, food, drinks and shit like that. I do it all, you know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of everything. But anyways, I came up with my own shit. So it's like shit that's really good, you know what I'm saying, made with TLC. So I'm about to have it in stores and shit. So anyway, so check this out. So uh I got my drink, right? It's called a freezy juice, right? So these other drinks, so they were I'm at a car show today. So they judge like who has the best food, who has the best drinks, who has this and that and the third, right? So I would have won the food one, but I didn't win it because this other place, like this it's called like Turger Burger. They do real good. But I'm gonna be real quick with this. So, anyways, the dude was like, "Hey, man, I want to challenge you because he does lemonade too. Like I have a lemonade drink that I came with, right? But he does a lemonade drink. But to me, it tastes like like the fair drink. Lemonade drinks. Cheap. They're gonna charge you an arm and a leg, but it's just generic tasting, right? So, and then they had a drink, like an actual. These people like came there specifically for drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like you had a food truck. Well, I mean, a coffee truck where he had drinks, everything. You know what I'm saying? All kind of drinks. And then you had a motherfucker that was doing lemonade drinks. You know what I'm saying? Lemonade or time sodas. But tell me how I won the fucking I won the drink contest. You know what I'm saying? I won another award at this event, and they couldn't even win it. And then the dude that wanted to challenge me, like have like a lemonade off. You know what I'm saying? He didn't win. So I'm sitting there thinking in my head, like, nigga, you gotta be feeling real greasy because you got people that hate on you and shit. So the niggas hating on me so much where the nigga sees me, he don't even say nothing to me, but he sees somebody else that won. He's like, "Oh, what's up, man? You won. Oh, man, I said, this nigga funny as hell. So niggas just be corny and shit. So to make a long story short, the nigga had the audacity to come to me and say, "Hey, man, you still want to do that challenge?" I'm like, "Man, is this nigga serious? Like, you didn't even win when I'm not even like you didn't even win this one, bro." So I was just like, "Okay, we can still do that." But anyway, to make a long story short, man, it was just it's just weird to see how people are, man, how their mental game is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was just fun. I had exciting things. It was just fun. Anyways, my bad. I just want to get that out of my chest. Shit was funny. I just feel like, say that's your lane, nigga. Why am I beating you in your motherfucking lane? Back to boxing. My apologies. Niggas taking smoke breaks or something?
Almost, nigga, shit.
What'd you say?
I said almost, but before we get up out of here, because you jumped up a little late, Blue. Where y'all want to land y'all plane at about anything starting a new week? Because I ain't really seen too much. Like boxing kind of stale until I ain't gonna front until the 31st. And then from there, it's a little bit stale right now. I don't want to keep talking about. I ain't gonna keep beating same drum on same old shit over and over and over again.
Well, you ain't going live tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm
Or you
going
gonna
live.
talk? You ain't gonna, you gonna talk about something like basketball or something?
I don't know, but like, I mean, I ain't about to keep beating a dead horse until I see some shit that I'm hyped about. I ain't seen no fights I'm hyped about. Ain't shit on this weekend like that. Ain't gonna be popping off to nothing to the 31st.
Yeah.
And that's Caleb Plant and Jamal. So if anything, I mean, I may get them niggas you know what I'm saying? And they gonna have Kyron Davis on that shit. So I do want to see what he look like.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I want to see that too. I think he gonna show up and show out. But he gonna show.
Body, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Good cook, man. I think this was a good one, man. You should get a lot of little good takes out of this one, man. But I'm going live later, so if you up, check me out.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all pull up there, man.
yeah, for sure, bro. Just good cook, man. Salute to everybody, man. Another one. Um, body, the last email you sent me, I didn't even see that shit. I think I was knocked out, or I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing. But on to the next one, bro.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Hey, man, make sure y'all tune in to Bodywork, man. It's gonna be another good cook over there. Bodywork Boxing.
All right. It's about to be easy, man. Y'all stay safe.
Blue, I'ma holler at you.
Yes, sir.